Hey YouTube, Howie here from Voltcraft Nelson. Today's topic, how to get the best results from tradies by a tradie. Tip number 1, do your research on what you want and collect pictures. Imagine yourself being a consultant coming into the house trying to help you work out what you want. If you instantly have some pictures that go along with it, maybe a colour scheme you like, a style, even things that you don't want, can make it so much quicker and easier for that person to get to exactly what you want and go over the more intricate pieces. Tip number 2, talk to people that are around you that have recently done renovations or projects and ask them for the companies that they used. Check the reviews on Google for where they're at, and just remember it's not always about the pretty picture that might be on the website. You want to find out the feedback on how the job progressed, how it went, were there problems, and did they solve it. So make sure you do your homework on who you actually get in to do the job. Tip number 3, empty the space. Tradie's coming in, he needs to work in your kitchen or work somewhere specific. Make sure you get in there, empty all the drawers out and cupboards where they need to work, or clear the pathway. It'll be way quicker, way easier for the tradie, and they'll really appreciate that. Rather than you getting last minute told, oh, I better empty my cupboards, and now you're late for work. Tip number 4, move your car. How many times have you had a tradie turn up and then you need to go to work half an hour later, so now they need to move so you can move? Just be ready. Every tradie enjoys turning up knowing that you already moved out of the way, you've cleared a path, and they can go straight in. Because remember, their boss may only give them the one day to do the job. So if they spend all this extra time fluffing around moving things, that's time that they could have actually done potentially your job better. Because how many times are you on site and things are going slowly, but by the last hour everything gets rushed together because everyone's got to go home by 5. So make sure you make it easy enough for the tradie to do their job on time and complete it all. Tip number 5, site consult to gather a plan. By doing this and getting everyone on site that needs to be on site, all the decisions can be made and all the trades can work seamlessly together, because there's always going to be, can't book this in because that needs to go in first. So get a consultation, get it all done, and then make that plan. Tip number 6, payment. You've just had all that lovely work done at your house, and now the company sends you out a final invoice. They give you a decent time to get the payment made, but it is recognised when you pay early and promptly, and it's really appreciated by especially the smaller companies when it is, and they feel more appreciated for their work, and they're more likely to work for you again, and knowing that it's going to be a good result for both parties. Tip number 7, discuss your options. Tradies can be very versatile. They can put things here, there, they can be really precise, but they also have their standard way of doing it. So just make sure that you communicate where you'd like things to go, how you'd like it to be seen, but also bear in mind you need to be a little bit flexible as to what they can actually achieve. There may be things in the way preventing that, or other problems that would cause. So try and have an idea, but also work with them to get the best solution. And finally, the last tip for how to get the best results from a tradie by a tradie is communicate your expectation levels. Make sure that you're very clear with what you expect. Maybe you expect an average job. It's something that you don't really care about, but you need it fixed. But if you're very particular, you want things in a certain way, and that's what you expect, you need to make sure you communicate that to the tradie so that they know that that's what you're paying for, and they know that that's how they need to do the job, so you have fair grounds to stand on and you're not disappointed in the end. Thanks for listening, guys. Till next time, see ya.